brought to you by
Sharp Automotive, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Kunkel Snyder Optometric Clinic, Active Heating Incorporated, South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, Midco Sports, Watertown Dental Care, American Bank and Trust, Sherbinsky Auto Repair, McDonald's, Great Western Bank, Daniels Marine, Hometown Building Center, Culligan, Hy-Vee,
Watertown Aero Basketball.
Flory, deep three. Got it! Got it! Flory hits a 26-footer!
Coverage of the Arrows is also brought to you by
Stony Brook Suites, Tanker Plumbing and Heating, Northwestern Mutual Insurance, Watertown Healthy Youth Human Service Agency, Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts, Lake Stop 20, Kempesca Lodge, Family Dental Center and Watertown Family Eye Care, The Blossom Shop, Brian's Glass and Door, Dairy Queen, Perkins Restaurant, Bruggeman Insurance.
Watertown Aero Basketball.
Inbound to Evan, three-quarter court shot. Good! 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 Arrows win! Are you kidding me?
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
Now let's head to the court for the call of tonight's game. Here's the voice of the Watertown Arrows, Brent Nathaniel.
Well, as we come on the air, many things have transpired over the past, I would say, 15 seconds, as our C game has been tied up and is now going into overtime here at Belle Fourche Middle School. So we are going to actually take an extended pregame here this afternoon. 41-41, that is where the C game is at here between Watertown and Belle Fourche. So let's begin the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network tonight as we are in Belle Fourche, South Dakota, as Watertown faces off against Belle Fourche Bronx. And last night, the Arrows, they traveled to Douglas, South Dakota, and got 2 wins there at Douglas. The boys getting the game 1 win, 66-54, and the girls getting the game 2 win, 56-37. So a couple of wins for the Watertown Arrows last night as this OT game for the C squad gets underway, tied up at 41. So the game last night, and on the boys' side, Drew Norberg had 33 points. Norberg was on fire, ended up with our McDonald's player of the ball game in that performance. Norberg's 33 points. He went 13 of 20 from the field, which is about 65%. 4 from 5 from three-point land, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Reese Stark added 11 points. 9 of those were in the first half. Cole Holden and Mac Johnson each contributed 6 points, and all of that was in the first half. By the way, Norberg with his 33 points, 19 of that was in the second half of that ball game. Connor Savage led the Patriots last night on the boys' side with 27 points. On the girls' side, as we're still tied up at 41 here in this JV game with about 30 seconds gone by. On the girls' side, boy, it really was not pretty, but Watertown, the girls, they put together a 56-37 win at Douglas. Watertown led after one, 12-9. Outscored Douglas in that second quarter, 10-7. It was a 22-16 Watertown lead at the half. Douglas would come out in the second half and go on a 7-0 run before Watertown would get things under control and outscore the Patriots 16-10 in that third quarter and really put it away in that fourth quarter, outscoring the Patriots 18-11. Arrows were led by Maddie Rohde, who had 14 points on 6 of 11 shooting from the field and 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. Kendall Paulson was right behind with 11 points. Jada Young added 9 and grabbed 9 boards and stole the ball 3 times. Douglas was led by Kiana Walton, who had 7 points in the ball game. By the way, JV last night, in case you're wondering, as Belle Fourche gets the first basket of this OT period in the C game. Belle Fourche leads 43-41, and now a steal from Belle Fourche and the easy alley-oop, and now Belle Fourche is out by 4. 2:40 left in this JV game. Last night's boys JV and the girls JV would come up victorious against the Patriots. Boys JV with a 69-42 win over Douglas. Will Engstrom led the Arrows with 12 points. On the girls JV side, Watertown would defeat Douglas 51-20. Avery Munger with 14 points. Boys sophomore game last night, Watertown would defeat Douglas 68-27. And the girls C game, by the way, the boys sophomore game, Carter Ramirez led the way for the Arrows with 11 points. And the girls C game last night, Watertown would defeat Douglas 39-28. Kinsley Johnson led the purple and gold with 17 points. So wins by on all fronts at Douglas last night for the Arrows. And by the way, you can read those scores and more, recap the game, and rewatch it online at GoWatertown.net. Just click on the sports tab. We were in OT of this girls C game with Belle Fourche leading 47-41. This one was tied at 41 literally within the last couple of seconds. I thought the Arrows had put it away, but Belle Fourche with a couple of steals easily putting that one, tying it up at 41. You're listening to the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network. We are going to take our first time out, and we'll be back to continue this pregame coverage in 4 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Ring in the new year at Sharp Automotive with a new 2022 Chevrolet. Lease an all-new 2022 Chevrolet Blazer all-wheel drive, $499 per month. Or the award-winning 22 Chevrolet Silverado Crew Cab, $499 per month. $3,000 plus first payment due at signing. See dealer for details. And ask about the 0% financing for 48 months. Stop in today or build your own deal 100% online at sharpgm.com. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Active Heating would like to wish the Arrows good luck this season. Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
Let's say somebody calls and says he's from the IRS. He says you owe taxes and you need to pay right away by getting a gift card at the store. Should you do it? No. It's a scam. Government agencies will never make you pay with a gift card. If you've paid with a gift card, contact the company that issued the gift card right away. And contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection, 800-300-1986.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
The South Dakota Showdown Series returns in early February, live on Midco Sports. The home teams ruled round one. Will the trend continue, or will the visitors manage to complete their respective season sweeps? Tune in February 5th for coverage of the women's game at 1:45 p.m. Central. Then stay tuned for men's action with coverage starting at 6:45. State and the U. Live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today. 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network this afternoon. We are in overtime of this JV game with 56 seconds left. Belle Fourche leads Watertown 48-43, and that is where we are at this afternoon. We are actually at Belle Fourche Middle School. Thury's three is short there. Rebound being knocked out. Arrows basketball in this JV contest. We are at Belle Fourche Middle School this afternoon, and the reason why is because, well, there is a giant wrestling tournament going on at Belle Fourche High School today. So that is why we are at the Belle Fourche Middle School, a very nice middle school here. We are actually courtside in one of the corners of this gym. 35 seconds left of this JV game. 48-45 Belle Fourche with the lead here. And this JV game, I thought the Arrows had it well in hand, and like within the last 10 to 20 seconds, Belle Fourche tied it up and sent it into overtime. So we are officially in stall mode here in the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. So let's check out the scoreboard from GoWatertown.net and a high school boys basketball action from last night. Lots of area games were being played as Aberdeen Christian defeated Wilmot 61-34. For the Wolves, Trey Jurgens had 17 points. DeSmits, they clobbered Coleman Egan 93-32 last night. DeSmits, boy, I think it's another Class B state championship or bust for the Bulldogs. Damon Wilkinson had 20 points. Kalen Gary was 16. Caden Fast had 16 points for the Bulldogs. They are just a very good and very well-rounded team. Elkton Lake Benton downed Oldham Ramona Rutland 47-36. Florence Henry defeated Great Plains Lutheran 60-34. For the Panthers, Ethan Kinstead had 11 points. Huron down to Brookings 55-53. Langford over Northwestern 61-54. Another high school boys basketball action from last night. Waubay Summits defeated Warner 69-41 for the Mustangs. Damon Opdahl 23 points and Jonathan Johnston was 17. I really do think that Waubay Summits is going to surprise some people as we get into the playoffs, which start in about a month or so. In high school girls basketball action from last night, Aberdeen Christian defeated Wilmot. Madeline Riemann with 18 points for the Wolves. Aberdeen Rock Collie escaped Sisseton with a 53-51 win. DeSmits defeated Coleman Egan on the girls' side, 63-50. Kennedy Buckles had 18 points. Emma Albrecht with 17. Florence Henry defeated Great Plains Lutheran at 66-38. Taylor Watson had 14 points for the Falcons. For GPL, Haley Bauer with 13. Maddie Potts with 13 as well. In other high school girls basketball action from Friday night, Garrettson over Sioux Valley 52-44. Hamlin downed Webster 53-14. Millbank defeated Redfield 55-38. Northwestern downed Langford 52-48. Warner over Waubay Summits 53-25. For the Mustangs, Keely Berger had 9 points. And those are some of the basketball scores from last night. Of course, you can check out the scoreboard at GoWatertown.net with more. Belle Fourche with a 5-point lead here in this C game with 5 seconds left. Arrow basketball, and it's taken away by the Bronx, and that's the way we will end it. So Belle Fourche comes back with a 50-45 win in JV here this afternoon. So let's wrap up talking about the scoreboard at GoWatertown.net and college men's basketball from last night. Northern State over Concordia St. Paul in overtime, 76-72. Presentation over Valley City State, 72-67. And Dakota State over Viterbo, 70-65. In college women's basketball, Concordia over Northern State, 78-70. And Dakota State defeated Viterbo, 89-51. Of course, scores and more always online. You can check them out at GoWatertown.net. Just check out the sports tab. And I had a really interesting story earlier this week. You can I believe it's on page 2 right now, the sports tab. We talked softball. Of course, softball is sanctioned now. Softball going into the into the spring. So what happens now with the club sports? What are the next steps to kind of move the softball process forward? We have all of that. I answered some of those questions and more. Just check out the sports tab of GoWatertown.net. We are in the midst of the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network. The reason we're kind of stalling here a little bit is the JV game went into overtime, just got done with Belle Fourche with the victory there, 50-45. So we're going to take another timeout. We're going to check out the AA scoreboard from across South Dakota. Games going on across South Dakota today. We'll do that in 4 minutes. It's the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Watertown community is through the Watertown Spirit Card program. Each debit card swipe through the program returns a portion of the purchase back to the school district to help purchase items they need. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools. Show hometown pride and become a part of something bigger. Call or stop into your local branch today and sign up for a Watertown Spirit Card with American Bank and Trust. Go Arrows! Member FDIC.
Sherbinsky Auto Repair would like to thank our customers for 3 great years in business. Hi, this is Bob. We are truly grateful to you for entrusting your vehicles to our care. We pride ourselves in quality automotive repair at an affordable price. If you haven't given us a try, call today or check us out on social media. We look forward to serving you and yours for many years to come. Sherbinsky Auto Repair, quality automotive service at an affordable price.
The McDonald's breakfast is too good to speak deal. Sounds a lot like... that. And who wants to chit-chat in the morning when you have McDonald's to eat anyway?
Get any size coffee or soft drink for just $1 or a $2 small McCafe. Download our app and get daily McCafe deals. Price participation may vary. McD app download and registration required.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Dano's Marine in Watertown is taking orders for the new 2022 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Get the details on the Ranger 621 CFS and Ranger Regatta 223 Pontoon Fish Series, powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop and see recent trade-ins of Mercury-powered Ranger boats. Dano's Marine, your elite Ranger Mercury dealer, West 212 Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com.
Are your windows dressed to impress? At Hometown Building Center, we can help you with all kinds of window coverings. We have a large selection of blinds that will control the light along with its damaging UV rays, increase energy efficiency by keeping the heat in or out, and give you all the privacy you need. We can also complement your blinds with custom drapery treatments that will add softness, color, and texture to your space. Hometown Building Center, bringing style and function to your windows. Call for an appointment today, 886-4700. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee sliced bacon, $3.97. Cosmic Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve boneless beef chuck roast, $4.88 a pound. Campbell's soups, 10 for $10. And Frito-Lay party size snacks or salsa, 3 for $11.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. News, weather, sports, and ag, your information station, KWAT.
From the Belle Fourche Middle School, it's Watertown Arrow basketball this afternoon across the Arrows Radio Network. I'm Brett Nathaniel along with you here this afternoon as my wife, Bree Matthews, running the camera tonight. We had some camera issues, so we're on the backup equipment here tonight. But we will be bringing you that live streaming video courtesy of Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust at gowatertown.net/arrows. And, of course, Kurt running the board back at KWAT in Watertown. I will say it is still a gorgeous day out here in West River, South Dakota. It is 50 degrees outside, and I've seen little pockets of snow here and there, but in Belle Fourche, no. My wife and I, we stayed in Rapid City last night, and we kind of drove the hills a little bit on our way here to Belle Fourche, and kind of took our time a little bit getting here and got here probably about 90 minutes or so ago, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon. The Arrow girls, last night after their win at Douglas, actually traveled to Spearfish. That's where they stayed last night, and then, of course, came here this morning for a couple of games. And the reason we are on the air so late is because the JV game went into overtime with Bell getting the win 50-45. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network, and let's take a look at the AA scoreboard for today. On the girls' side, just a couple of games, including Watertown and Belle Fourche and Douglas and Yankton. Those are the only AA games being played on the girls' side. On the boys' side, it's the Battle of Rapid City as Central and Stevens will play. That should be a good one. Harrisburg and Pierre, Mitchell and Sioux Falls Lincoln, and Douglas and Yankton. And that is your AA scoreboard. You're in the midst of the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show across the Arrows Radio Network. Another timeouts. When we come back, we'll play back the interview we had last night with Watertown Arrow girls basketball coach Pat McClemens. That comes up your way in 3 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get-it-done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed, both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there, so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual, the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug-free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco-Free Coalition.
Add a little zip to your day with Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts. Enjoy a traditional latte, mocha, or one of our monthly drink specials with your choice of milk. If coffee isn't your thing, Gather also offers delicious choices like all fruit smoothies and our famous chais. And don't forget to check out the bake case. It's always full of tasty homemade treats along with a great selection of Black Hills bagels. Come inside to enjoy, order online, or call 605-878-0177 for pickup. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast in downtown Watertown.
Hey guys, it's Megan at Lake Stop 20. We are a full-line convenience store serving breakfast with fresh eggs and lunch daily. Our breakfast burritos and sandwiches are served from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Check out our tater tot casserole served every Tuesday. We carry Traeger wood pellets, Dakota Butcher jerky, and pizza. We also have Dempsey's root beer and cream soda. We have premium unleaded E85, E20, and E30 at our new video pumps. Lake Stop 20, remember to buy local.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Aero athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care. 2 great teams, 1 location. 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
9:50 a.m. KWAT.
Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on as we get set for Watertown at Belle Fourche High School girls basketball this afternoon. As time now for the Kunkel Snyder Optometric Clinic coach's comments, and following the win last night at Douglas, I talked with the head coach of the Watertown Arrows, Pat McClemens.
Coach, it wasn't pretty, but you got it done tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, a win is a win is a win. And you take them anytime you get them because they're not easy to get. So, happy with the fact that it's a long day, and we did not necessarily play great, but we did enough to get the win. And no matter how you look at it, that's what you want to do when you come out here. Is you want to try to get the first one, and you play another one tomorrow and see what you can do.
Yeah, I mentioned that during the broadcast. I felt in the first half something just looked off, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I don't know if they were tired, just a cross-state bus trip. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Could you kind of figure out what was going on there?
I don't think. I just think you leave Watertown at 8:30 this morning, and basically you're taking the court at 8:30 at night or 9 o'clock at night, and I just think our time-wise that certainly played, but again, I thought Douglas did a great job. I mean, they took. I mean, we couldn't keep number 33 in front of us trying to press, and they didn't miss free throws. And I just thought we were fortunate to be up 6 at half with the way we played, and they come out second half and, like I said, go on the 7-0 run. But to our credit and to our kids' credit, started to make some plays. And the ball goes in the basket, everything's better. And so the ball went in the basket, and that's a good thing. And now we'll get on the road, drive down to Spearfish, and try to get in the hotels.
And you head to Belle Fourche tomorrow, staying at Spearfish tonight. And know anything about Belle Fourche you can tell us?
Belle Fourche should be very similar, I think, to like Sioux Falls Christian. They're big up front, 6'1" or 6'2", and then 5'11", 5'10" guard that's very, very handy. And then they've got a couple shooting guards that are really good. I mean, they're a solid team. They're a state tournament team last year and lost a couple players, but overall they're just real solid and will be a huge test for us tomorrow playing at 1 o'clock.
Coach of the Watertown Arrows, Pat McClemens. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thoughts on the ball game from Watertown Arrow coach Pat McClemens, brought to you by Kunkel Snyder Optometric Clinic. The Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on, starting lineups and more in 2 minutes.
Hi, this is Doris from Compesca Lodge and Store, Lake Compesca's mini mall for 60 years. We are a family of arrows, and good luck, arrows, in your game. We are one of the first convenience stores in Watertown, providing fishing, hunting, and boating supplies, groceries, and beverages. It's first to Compesca Lodge and then to the lake.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown has everything that you need to make your Valentine's Day more special this year. Flowers, cards, chocolates, plants, and much, much more. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown delivers too. Place your order today while you're thinking about it, and you don't forget. The Blossom Shop. Give them a call at 605-753-4444. That's 605-753-4444. Or stop in to 115 East Kemp Avenue, downtown Watertown. Happy Valentine's Day from the Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
Take a break from the winter blahs and enjoy a treat from your Watertown Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. On the grill, order the chicken strip basket for $6.69. When you need to chill, order the Blizzard of the Month, Oreo Mocha Fudge. Or better yet, pick up a box of Dilly Bars or Buster Bars. Download that app to order ahead for faster curbside service. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on across the Arrows Radio Network as we get set for Watertown and Belle Fourche High School girls basketball this afternoon. Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust bringing us the video tonight at gowatertown.net/arrows. We are on the backup equipment tonight. Had some issues with our camera gear, so again, apologies, not the normal stuff we do, but the game is up at gowatertown.net/arrows. Time now for the active heating temperature of the ball game. 32 degrees back in Watertown. It's breezy. Here at Belle Fourche, it's also breezy and 48 degrees. And that is your active heating temperature of the ball game. Time to get our Glacial Lakes Orthopedics starting lineups. And we'll also find out our Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, our refs for this ball game. And for all of that, we'll turn things over to the public address announcer.
To today's between our guests.
Maybe. We are at Belle Fourche Middle School, so everything's kind of, yeah. So I don't think we're going to get public address announcer, but we will get the national anthem. Hopefully. There we go.
All right. To this afternoon game between our guests, Watertown Arrows. And your Belle Fourche Lake Bronx. Belle Fourche and Watertown High Schools are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association, which have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this activity's success. We encourage you to cheer for your favorite team during today's competition, but not against the others. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove cover, face the flag, place your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag and join us in honoring our country with the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Belle Fourche High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Micah Pennell.
Steadley, Williamson, Crago, Garza, Cluton against Rhodey, Vulcan, Young, Paulson, and Ortmeyer. Addie Johnson and Miranda Falconer are not dressed for this ball game tonight for the purple and gold. Vulcan will be jumping up against Cluton at center circle. Arrows are in the whites. Bronx are in the purples this afternoon. So a flippity-flop. And we are underway. Tip-off is chased down there by the Bronx. They'll bring it up the court, right to left on your radio dialer as you watch this one at GoWatertown.net/arrows, courtesy of Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust. Williamson off the left of the wing as the Bronx kind of working it around the horn. Off the left of the wing is Crago. Dish down low, a bad pass underneath from Williamson. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Arrow basketball. We're just underway here into this first quarter. And I take my keys off from around my neck. Here come the Arrows with their first offensive possession as that one is pulled away by the Bronx for their first steal of the afternoon. Excuse me, girls, you're right there. Thank you much. We are courtside right in the corner here of Belle Fourche Middle School as another bad dish there by the Bronx goes sailing out of bounds. It will be Arrow basketball. 7:22 to play in this first quarter. We are scoreless on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. And again, having some camera issues, so we're kind of on the backup equipment here tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say. Vulcan off the right of the wing, and she's going to be fouled, and a blocking foul is going to be called there on Williamson. Her first team foul now on the Bronx as the Arrows will toss it in front of the Belle Fourche bench. Forecourt right side, Rhodey will toss that one into Vulcan. Vulcan up top to Rhodey. Rhodey gives it off to Vulcan. Dish down low to Jada. Back it up top of the key is Paulson. Long two rims out. Rebound to Belle Fourche. Bronx bring it up the court here with Steadley. Steadley crossing timeline right side. Steadley from between the rings off the right side. Dish down low to Cluton fighting for space. And she'll try a pass there to Williamson. It gets poked out of bounds. Nope, check that. Williamson didn't catch that one. It'll be Arrow basketball. And for 3 straight possessions here for the Bronx, they've been trying to feed Williamson or Cluton down low. They just haven't completed the pass. Arrow basketball as they'll work it up top of the key and dish it there to Garza. Garza goes coast to coast for the 2. Bronx strike first blood. They lead 2-0. Here come the Arrows. Ortmeyer off the right of the wing. Up top now to Rhodey. Rhodey right wing to Ortmeyer. Gets the ball poked out of her hands and out of bounds. It'll be purple and gold basketball. Watertown will toss in. Forecourt at the right corner. Rhodey will toss this one in. Rhodey tosses it to Ortmeyer right wing. Ortmeyer looking for some help. Finds Vulcan up top. Left wing to Jada. Now to Paulson in the left corner. Back it out to Young. Cross-court pass right side of Rhodey. Thought about a 3. Brought it down. Dribbles in. Puts up the floater. Bounces off the front of the iron. Rhodey gets her own rebound. Gives it to Vulcan. Vulcan shot in the lane. Won't go down. Rebound to the Arrows again. Their 3rd offensive possession. Jada with the 3. Off the glass and good. Arrows take the lead. 3-2. 5:53 to play. First quarter on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. Bronx bringing it up the court here. That is Steadley. Now up top to Garza. Left wing in front of us is Crago. She'll angle in right side. Back it up top to Garza. Works the perimeter now from the right of the wing. Feed down low to Williamson, and a pushing foul going to be called on the Arrows. That'll be their 2nd of the afternoon. And the first on Grace Ortmeyer, non-shooting foul, as the Bronx will toss in baseline right side. Garza tosses it in, and a 2 on the way there by Williamson from 15 feet away is perfect. Bronx lead 4-3, 5:28 to play first quarter as we get a timeout. It's called as a stoppage of the ball as the shot clock. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we'll reset the shot clock. And the Arrows will toss in at the timeline left side. Vulcan will toss it in to Young. Young just outside the timeline on the circle. Tosses it to Rhodey. Pressure on by the Bronx, and that one's taken away by the Bronx and Steadley. Steadley give it now to Crago. Left of the wing now to Steadley. Feed in the lane here to Cluton. Back it out left side to Steadley. She'll dribble in. Pass knocked up in the air. Bronx maintained possession. Angling in left side is Crago. Now off the left corner, Steadley lets it fly. Rims in. Steadley with the 3. 7-3 Bronx. Arrows got some work to do. Bronx are taller. A little bit more length here for the Bronx. Arrows will have to overcome that. Rhodey off the right of the wing. Now in the right corner is Paulson. Now to Rhodey. Rhodey right wing up top to Vulcan. Dish in the lane to Young. Young fighting for space. Lost the basketball. Chased it out of bounds. It'll be Bronx basketball. As checking in for the first time tonight is Emery Thury. And checking in for the Bronx is Ward and McCarty. 7-3 Bronx. 4:35 to play first quarter on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. Here come the Bronx. Up the court, we will go with McCarty. McCarty crossing timeline right side. That's where she'll work it from the right of the wing. Surveying the land now from between the rings. Left of the wing to Steadley. Almost got to take it away by Thury. Did get it taken away. Here comes Jada with the one-on-one. Young with the alley-oop. Can't get it to drop down, but she's going to get the foul. Call foul on the Bronx. They're going to put a pushing foul on McCarty, her first. Second team now on the Bronx, and a shooting foul is on Jada Young at the line to shoot 2. Jada last night did not get to the charity stripe. Jada was kind of effectively shut down last night at Douglas. First is on the way up and rims out. Arrows went 0 for 5 from the charity stripe last night in the first half. Jade Lund checks in. Did not shoot well at the stripe. 3 of 13 total in the game at Douglas. Young will get a second one, sends it away and sends it through. 7-4 Bronx. 4:19 to play in this first quarter. As the Bronx trying to break that Arrow pressure and will. And from between the rings is Garza. Garza laid off left side. Steadley taken away there by the Arrows. Trying to go coast to coast is Thury and drops it home. Emery Thury with the 2. And the Arrows have come within 1 with 3:56 to play first quarter. Pressure on by the Arrows, and bringing it up is Garza from between the circles. Garza now from the left wing is Steadley. Steadley through the screen, dish down low, 12-footer bouncing out there by Cluton, rebound to the purple and gold. Bringing it up the court, here is Lund. Jade trying to take it in, no, gives it out left side to Young. Young looking for a little help, cross-court pass down right side to Paulson, back up top of the key to Rhodey, left wing to Young. Young works it up now top of the key, right wing Rhodey, 3 on the way, bounce, won't go down. Rebound to the Bronx as the lid stays on the basket here for the Arrows. We'll get a foul underneath, and that's going to be on the purple and gold. That's going to be their second. It'll be on Paulson, her first, as Ortmeyer comes in. Williamson back in for the Bronx, and so is Crago back in for the Bronx. Bronx basketball. They'll toss in baseline in the backcourt. Arrows putting on some pressure. They'll toss it way into the forecourt for Ward and dish it down low. A 2 there by Williamson in transition. 9-6, Bronx, 3:14 to play first quarter. The Bronx length giving fits for the Arrows here tonight. Lund off the left of the wing for the Arrows. Up top now to Rhodey, right wing to Jada. Jada now up top to Rhodey, left wing. That one's poked out there by the 35 of Cluton. It'll be Arrow basketball. Arrows will toss in, forecourt left side, not before Vulcan will check in. Rhodey will have a bench seat. So Vulcan will toss this one in, forecourt left side. Tosses it to Young. Young from between the rings. Now left of the wing is Lund. Lund, cross-court pass right side to Vulcan. Lets it fly. Long 2 is short. As that one goes out, it'll be Bronx basketball. 2:49 to play first quarter, 9-6. Belle Fourche leads Watertown in high school girls basketball as the Bronx will toss this one into the backcourt. Pressure on by the Arrows. McCarty in the backcourt. Gives it to Garza in the backcourt. Garza crossing timeline right side. Now give it off to McCarty, who will angle her way in. Puts up the shot, won't go down. Rebound on the floor. Girls flying for it. And a pushing foul is going to be called. And they're going to be a pushing foul, I believe, going to be called on Watertown there. It will. It's going to be called on Thury. Arrow basketball, they'll toss in baseline. as Garza will toss it up top now to Williamson. Puts the shot up on the line. It bounces off the glass. Rebound to Thury. Got it poked out of her hand. She'll get it back. Arrows bring it up with Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer from between the circles. Left wing now to Young. Young in a double team. Needs some help. Gets around it. Slips. Gives it off to Ortmeyer. Right wing now to Volken. Right corner to Lund. Lund being suffocated in the left of the corner there. And she's going to travel trying to get out of that one. And it will be Arrow B-ball. Back in the ball game is Steadley here for the Bronx. Jada going to have a seat, and Rhodey will check in. Bronx will toss into the back corner. We'll toss it behind into the backcourt, I should say. Bringing it up the court here is McCarty. Over there by Rhodey. McCarty now into the forecourt at the circle. On the left of the wing there is, I believe, Young. Will dish down low. 2 on the way up, and getting the foul there was Ward, and Ward going to go to the +1 line. So Ward will try to tack on another point as the foul going to be called on Watertown. And who are they going to put that one on? They're going to put that one on Rhodey, her first. 14 now on the Arrows as McCarty at the line. Eyes it up, sends it away, and sends it through. Excuse me, that was Ward that sends it through. 12-6. Bronx, their biggest lead of the afternoon. 1:58 to play first quarter. It'll be Arrow basketball. Here come the Arrows. That is Rhodey. Rhodey bringing it up the court. Right wing now to Young. Back up top of the key to Rhodey. Left wing to Volking. Got the ball poked out. Luckily, Rhodey is there to put that one back. Right wing now to Thury, and Thury is going to be fouled, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Belle Fourche. That'll be their third one of the night, and they're going to put a blocking foul on Ward, her first. Arrows will toss in baseline, right side. Young will toss this one in, trailing by 6 with 1:43 to play first quarter. We'll give it up top to Rhodey. Bounce pass down low, almost take it away. Arrows maintain possession. Rhodey will put that one over the basket, but will be fouled doing so. That's going to be on the Bronx again, and a pushing foul going to be called on Ward. That'll be the fourth one for the Bronx, and Maddie Rhodey at the line for 2. So Rhodey, first one, drops it in. Back in the ball game here for the Bronx is Cluton. Rhodey last night at the line was 1 of 2, and she'll get her second one. So shooting better at the line, better than last night's. 12-8 Bronx, 1:35 to play first quarter. Here come the Bronx. Into the backcourt with some pressure here is Cluton. Tosses it. Taken away here by Jada Young. Young in the backcourt, going to get reached in on there by the 3 of McCarty. That's going to be her second, 15-1 on the Bronx. It'll be Arrow basketball off the turnover. Maddie Rhodey will toss this one in forecourt left side. We'll toss it to Young behind the timeline. She'll walk across it at the circle. Give it to Rhodey left wing. Back up top to Thury. Right wing now to Jada. Dish in the lane to Rhodey. Rhodey a bad pass down low. Loose basketball pulled away by the Bronx. And the ensuing pass blocked by Jada. She'll get it back. Jada kick it in the lane. Little shot on the way up. And it's good there by Emery Thury. 2-point lead for the Bronx with under a minute to play first quarter, as a foul back the other way will be on Watertown. So that's going to be on Jada Young, her first. Checking back in for the Bronx is Garza. Bronx will toss it at the timeline, far side. Garza will toss that one in. Toss it behind to Crago. Across the timeline left side. Crago from the left of the wing. Crago. All sorts of fancy work with the ball there, but still haven't found anybody down low. Now feeds to Cluton. Everything collapses around her. Give it back to Garza up top of the key. Left of the wing now to Crago. She'll angle in from the left wing. Collapses around her. Will dish it down low, and the shot off the glass is good for Cluton. Her first points of the night. Back up to a 4-point lead for the Bronx with under 30 seconds to play first quarter, as the shot clock will be turned off. Rhodey from the left of the wing for the Arrows. 3 on the way up by Paulson. Nope, check there. That was Grace. No good. The second effort there by Thury won't fall over. Rebound to the Bronx. Bronx bringing it up the court here with Crago from between the circles. Left of the wing is Steadley through the screen up top of the key. 3 seconds. Feed down low. It'll turn around jumper at the buzzer is good there by Cluton. And our score after one, Belle Fourche 16, Watertown 10. Our score at the end of this first quarter. Second quarter coming up your way in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
Make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
Hi, this is Carla Christensen. Consider all the good you do in your life for both your family and your business. New York Life Insurance Company is here to help you continue that good. So give Carla or Vince, your local New York Life agents, a call. We can help find ways to protect your business and those who help it grow. We can also help plan your family's financial future so you can keep good going in your personal life as well. You can reach Pregame Insurance at 886-9043 or look for us at newyorklife.com.
16-10, Belle Fourche as we get set to start out the second quarter of play. Brett Nathaniel along with you here this afternoon. Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust bringing us the video tonight. GoWatertown.net/arrows. We're on the backup equipment, so apologize. No scoreboard or anything like that. And doing the best we can with where we're at. We're at the Belle Fourche Middle School. There is a wrestling tournament going on at the Belle Fourche High School today. That's why we're here at the middle school. Arrow basketball as we start out this second quarter of play. Rhodey from the left of the wing. Now right wing to Jada. Now to Rhodey. Pass poked out there by Garza. It'll be Arrow basketball. Belle Fourche's length really giving the Arrows fits here tonight. Rhodey will toss this one in to Young. Right wing now to Lund. Back up to Rhodey. Top of the key three. Arcing. Rims in. Great one there for Maddie. 3-point lead here for the Bronx with under 30 here, 30 seconds gone by in the second quarter. Well, 12-footer is good back the other way by Crago, her first points of the afternoon. Here come the Arrows in Rhodey, crossing timeline at the circle. Rhodey from the right wing, little bounce pass there to Paulson. She's at the baseline in a triple team, needing some help. And sensing that, Coach McClemens will call the timeouts. 18-13 Bronx, 7:14 to play before the half. You're back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Ring in the new year at Sharp Automotive with a new 2022 Chevrolet. Lease an all-new 2022 Chevrolet Blazer all-wheel drive, $499 per month. Or the award-winning 22 Chevrolet Silverado Crew Cab, $499 per month. $3,000 plus first payment due at signing. See dealer for details. And ask about the 0% financing for 48 months. Stop in today or build your own deal 100% online at sharpgm.com. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
As we come out of the timeout, 18-13 Bronx, 6:50 to play before the half. Bronx basketball, 16-footer, too strong there by Cluton in the Bronx. Rebound to the Arrows. We get back to live basketball. Here come the Arrows. That is Young pushing it up the court, crossing timeline to the left of the circle. Now that is Grace Corey who checked in on the break, and her pass is taken away by the Bronx. Here comes Steadley bringing it up the court. Dish it back, top of the key to Garza. Left of the wing, Crago. Crago going to back it out, reset the offense to the right of the circle. Crago through the screen out the right side. Will feed down low, fighting for space. They'll back it out, three on the way up. Bouncing out there by Crago. Rebound to the Arrows. Rhodey up the court. Now between the rings is, that's Rhodey. Now Lund over. Check that. That is Corey. And a foul going to be called. on the Bronx. They're going to put that on Williamson, her seconds. And the 6th team now for the Bronx. Checking in for Belle Fourche is Ward. Arrow basketball tossing in front of the Belle Fourche bench. We'll give it up top of the key to Young. Right wing to Rohde. Rohde up top to Corey. Get it stolen away by Garza, but Garza will step out of bounds trying to take that one away. It'll be Watertown basketball. Garza's been all over the floor. She hasn't had a successful steal yet, but boy, she's been trying. She's been all over it. Arrows toss in up top of the key to Young. Left of the wing is Rohde. Rohde up top now to Corey. Left wing to Rohde. She'll take the triple tray. Arcing bounces off the back of the iron. Glass cleaned up here by the Bronx. In transition is Garza. Garza left wing up top now to Steadley. Gets the play from their coach Bill Burr from between the circles. Now left wing is Crago. Crago left corner to Ward. Working the perimeter up top now to Cluton. Cluton now to Garza. Dish in the lane to Ward. Fighting for space. Nothing there. Back it up to Garza. She'll dribble drive in. 12-footer left side bounces out. Rebound down low. And a 2 there cleaning up the mess was Matilda Ward, who has 2, 4, 5 points on the afternoon. Back up to a 20-13 lead. And now Jada Young will put that one down. So now back up to a 5-point lead for the Bronx with 5 minutes to play before the half on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. Bronx into the forecourt. Left side is Ward. Get the ball poked out by Rohde and stolen away here by the Arrows. Rohde brings it up the court. Left wing to Lund. Now to Rohde. Now to Corey. Bounce pass down low. Bad pass. Arrows still maintain possession. Right wing to Rohde. Rohde in a double team. Bounce pass up top to Corey. Left wing to Polson. Polson dishing the lane to Rohde. Rohde trying to split the defenders, and we'll get a whistle. That's going to be a jump ball. As Rohde was trying to split those defenders, they both grabbed onto the ball. Jump ball called Arrow B ball. As that is Ortmeyer back in the ball game here for Watertown, and McCarty back in the game for Belle Fourche. It'll be Bronx basketball as they'll toss into the backcourt. Arrows putting on some pressure. Garza in the backcourt playing catch with McCarty. She'll cross timeline left side. McCarty in a double team trying to find Garza. Throws it over the timeline, and there's the over and back. As the Arrows pressure gets to the Bronx, it'll be Arrow B ball down by 5. 4:20 to play here before the intermission. Arrows will toss in forecourt right side. Rohde tosses it behind the timeline to Jada. Now forecourt here to Rohde. Maddie from the right of the wing. Now to Jada, right wing. Jada in a double team. Needs some help. And she's going to get her way out of it and get reached in on there by McCarty. And that's a big one. By my count, that's her third. It is 17 now in the Bronx. So that is going to put Jada Young to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. So Young, eyes up her first. Sends it away, sends it through. Jada now 2 of 3 from the charity stripe as Vulcan's back in for Watertown and Steadley back in for the Bronx. Jada Young, 5'6" junior for the Arrows. Eyes up her second, sends it away. That one bounces out, and that was the Brent Curse. You could blame that one on me. Bronx basketball bringing it up the court here with Garza. Garza across the timeline at the circle. Works it from the left of the wing. Hands it off now to McCarty. Check that is Steadley. Steadley now left wing to Crago. Dish in the lane, trying to feed down low there to Cluton. Back up top of the key to Garza. Lets it fly. Triple tray on the way. Bounces out. Rebound being fought for, and a whistle going to be called, and a foul going to be on the Bronx. Nope, they're going to say that one was touched out of bounds by Ward trying to take that one away. It'll be Arrow basketball as Corey checks in the ball game. No Miranda Falconer and no Abby Johnston here tonight, so Arrow's down 2 off their bench. But luckily Watertown, they play deep off their bench. Arrow B ball. Feed down low to Ortmeyer and a double team. Back it up to Rohde. Wide open, look at the 3. Got it! Maddie Rohde's second 3 of the ball game. And the Arrows have cut the Bronx lead to 1 with 3:20 to play here before the half. Garza bringing it up the court, crossing timeline right side. Handing it off now to Crago. Works it from between the rings. Hands it off there to Steadley. No, poked out and pulled up there by the Bronx. A shot down low. Falling good is Ward And Ward will get the foul and go to the +1 line. That's going to be on the Arrows. That'll be their 7th one of the night and the 2nd on Jada Young. So at the line, Matilda Ward, she made her other +1 earlier this afternoon. So Ward eyes up her shots. That one bounces out, her first miss at the charity stripe. Rebound Arrows. 22-19 Bronx, 2:58 to play before the half. Rhodey from the left of the wing in the double team trying to get out of it. Now to the right wing, that's Jada. Vulcan left wing, dish in the lane to Corey, got the ball poked out. Now on the floor, girls fighting for it. Where's the jump ball? We don't get one. Rebound to the Bronx, they'll pull it away. The alley-oop won't go down there for Steadley, and this one's pulled out by the Bronx, and they'll get a fresh 35. Left wing here for the Bronx is Ward. Dish to Cluton from the left wing. Back it up top to Steadley. Left side three, arcing, won't go down for Crago. Put back there for Williamson, bounces out. Rebound to the purple and gold. Young pushes it up the court, crossing timeline at the circle. Bounce pass to Rhodey from the left of the wing. Now back up to Corey. Corey to Rhodey, left wing. Rhodey now to Jada in the lane. Jada splits the defenders, rims in her shot, and Jada gonna go to the +1 line. Call foul on the Bronx. And Jada Young at the line with a chance to tie this one up. The 8th team foul on the Bronx. As checking in will be Sloan Young here for the Bronx. Foul will be on Cluton, her first. So big shot here for Jada Young, trying to tie this one up at 22. Jada shooting 50% from the charity stripe. Eyes it up, sends it away. Oh, bounces out. Rebound to the Bronx, who maintain the 1-point lead. Here comes Belle Fourche. That is Garza. From between the circles is Steadley. Left of the wing, Cluton. Check that is Ward. Ward now to Garza. Now back to Ward up top. Ward dish it out right side. Angling in, nothing there. Now a dish in the lane. Two no good by Steadley. Second effort by Cluton is a no-go. And an offensive foul going to be called on the Bronx. So we're coming back the other way as Cluton will get called for her second. It's the 19th foul now on the Bronx. Rhodey back in, and checking in for the first time tonight will be Neely Johnson. So Arrows at the line. Grace Ortmeyer at the line, shooting the 1-and-1, trailing by 1. 1:39 to play here before the half. Ortmeyer has yet to be at the line here this afternoon. First on the way, rims in. We're tied at 22. Grace Ortmeyer will get another. Trying to take the lead here for the Arrows on this shot. Grace, the 5'7" senior, eyes it up, sends it away, sends it home. Arrows lead by 1 with 1:39 to play. Pressure on in the backcourt here by the Bronx. Bringing it up the court, that is Ward. Ward, and Rhodey's going to run into her. That one was a slip, I believe. Rhodey just kind of slipped into her. And foul going to be called on the Arrows. That'll be their 7th. As checking back in for the Bronx will be Williamson. At the line is Matilda Ward. So Ward at the line for the 1-and-1. She's shooting 50% tonight. Eyes up her first. Sends it back through. We're tied back up at 23 now. 1:33 to play here before the half. Garza, no, check that. That is Crago back in the ball game. Ward gets another. Eyes it up, sends it away, and the Bronx take the lead back now by 1. 24-23, 1:30 left to play here before the half on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. Arrow basketball, right side to Johnson. Johnson now to Rhodey up top. Left wing to Lund. Right corner, Corey. Dish in the lane to Ortmeyer, looking for a little help. She's going to take it to the basket herself. Kick it out right side. Three, arcing, bouncing out there for Corey. Rebound will get a crash of the glass. And a travel going to be called on Rhodey. And it will be Bronx basketball. Rhodey gets up, checks her elbow, and we do have an injured Bronx player. As that one was a crashing of the glass. Not sure who the injured Bronx player is, but she is on the floor. It looks like she's in a little bit of pain. 1:12 to play here before the first half ends. 24-23 Bronx, and what has been a back and forth first half. Arrows have scored 13 points in this second quarter. Arrows have outscored Belle Fourche in this second quarter, 13-8. As the Bronx attending to an injured player coming to the near sideline. Actually, she's still on the floor. I got a bad angle here, but yeah. Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust bringing us the live streaming video. Go watertown.net/arrows. We're on the backup equipment tonight, so apologies. And the injured is Steadley. Thank you, Bree. So Steadley got up. She'll get off under her own power. She'll come and check out the trainer. I think she just hit something hard. And it's a hard floor. Oof. All right, it'll be Bronx basketball. They'll toss into the backcourt. Pressure on by the Arrows. Here come the Bronx. That's Crago trying to take it to the cup. Runs into someone, gives it off to Young. Young down low and hands it off there to Ward. Ward and Jada Young will go at it. Jump ball is called. Purple and gold basketball. This second quarter has been a knockout, drag-out, physical second quarter, and the Arrows have risen to the challenge. Arrows into the forecourt up top of the key now to Jada. Right wing to Paulson. Paulson up top of the key to Johnson. Now that's Avery Munger who checked into the ball game. Up top to Young. Now to Paulson. 15-second shot clock. Around the horn now to Jada, right wing. Pass taken away. Nope, on the floor will get whistles, and a pushing foul going to be called by the Bronx underneath. That'll be their 10th. So Watertown going to go to the line for 2, and they're going to put that on Williamson, and they're going to get her for her 3rd. She has been very aggressive and all over the floor. So at the line is Avery Munger for 2 big shots. Puts our first on the way. That one rims out. Remains a 1-point Bronx lead. Ortmeyer in. Vulcan also comes back in here for Watertown. Avery Munger, 5'8" sophomore, trying to tie this ball game up. Second shot, sending away, send it good. We're tied up at 24. 36 seconds to play before the half on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. Pressure on by the Arrows in the backcourt. Crago will bring it into the forecourt for the Bronx out the left of the wing. Now that is Garza. Garza trying to angle in. Nothing there. Back it off now to Williamson. She's trying to fight space. That's Ward. Dish in the lane. Trying to feed down low there to Cluton. Gets it taken away. Actually poked down by the Arrows. Maintained by the Bronx. Will feed it down low. A wide open Cluton down there as the Arrows forgot about that one. 2-point lead here for the Bronx. 5 seconds before the half. Jada brings it up the court, pulls up the 3, arcing, bounces off the back of the iron, and that's the way we will end the first half of play. With our score, Belle Fourche 26, Watertown 24. Our score at the half here this afternoon. We'll open up the halftime report that fires up in 4 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Active Heating would like to wish the Arrows good luck this season. Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
A caller says he's from a tech support company and needs to fix a problem with your computer after you pay him with a gift card. Should you do it? No, it's a scam. Real tech support companies don't work that way or make you pay with a gift card. If you've paid with a gift card, contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection, 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
The South Dakota Showdown Series returns in early February, live on Midco Sports. The home teams ruled round one. Will the trend continue, or will the visitors manage to complete their respective season sweeps? Tune in February 5th for coverage of the women's game at 1:45 p.m. Central. Then stay tuned for men's action with coverage starting at 6:45. State and the U. Live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
A Banks Foundation is your foundation by providing exceptional services you value. American Bank and Trust is now open in Watertown with 15 locations serving eastern South Dakota. American Bank and Trust offers robust banking and trust services complemented with today's technology. It's a new Watertown bank led by bankers you already know. So make it your new bank. American Bank and Trust, 1600 4th Street Northeast Watertown. Member FDIC.
Sherbinsky Auto Repair would like to thank our customers for 3 great years in business. Hi, this is Bob. We are truly grateful to you for entrusting your vehicles to our care. We pride ourselves in quality automotive repair at an affordable price. If you haven't given us a try, call today or check us out on social media. We look forward to serving you and yours for many years to come. Sherbinsky Auto Repair, quality automotive service at an affordable price.
950 KWAT.
Well, the Belle Fourche drum line playing here at the half of the game here this afternoon. You can hear the, I'm really glad my headphones are all sealed in, otherwise it'd be a heck of a time trying to hear things. It is echoing. We are at the Belle Fourche Middle School this afternoon. The reason we're here at the Belle Fourche Middle School is because there's a giant wrestling tournament actually going on at the high school. We are at the half as Watertown trails Belle Fourche in high school girls basketball 26-24. Let's take a look at our Watertown Dental Care halftime statistics. We'll first start out with Belle Fourche being led by, let's see here, well, all 5 of the starters for Belle Fourche have scored, but they're being led off the bench by Matilda Ward with her 9 points, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Belle Fourche has played 3 off the bench, and Ward is the only Bronc to get to the charity stripe in the first half of this ball game. So all 5 of the starters have scored for Belle Fourche. Cluton will lead the way with 6. Williamson with 4. Crago with 2. Garza with 2. And Steadley with 3. Watertown being led by Jada Young with her 9 points on the afternoon. 2 of 5 from the line. Maddie Rohde with 8. 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Grace Ortmeyer with 2, and all of those coming from the charity stripe. Arrows have played 5 off the bench, 2 has scored. Emery Thury with 4 and Avery Munger with 1. Arrows doing a much better job at the charity stripe. 7 of 11 from the line tonight. Belle Fourche came out, their length and their aggressiveness put them out front 16-10, but the Arrows would rise to the challenge in the second quarter, actually take the lead twice in the second quarter. But Belle Fourche would take the lead as we enter halftime, but not before Watertown would outscore Belle Fourche 14-10 in that second quarter. 26-24, Belle Fourche with the lead here at the half. Watertown, after tonight's, will head to Sioux Falls Lincoln on Tuesday nights. Todd Henderson will have that on New Country KS93. The boys will be at home versus Lincoln on Tuesday nights. I will have that on 950 KWAT. Boys will have a video stream at gowatertown.net/arrows. And speaking of the video stream, if you're thinking it looks different, it's because it does. We are on the backup video equipment here tonight, so hopefully we'll get everything all situated. It just hated me today. So apologies. We're on the backup video equipment here at Belle Fourche tonight. 26-24, Belle Fourche leads Watertown in high school girls basketball, and a big thank you to Watertown Dental Care for providing the halftime statistics. Third quarter, that comes up your way in 2 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
The McDonald's breakfast is too good to speak deal. Sounds a lot like that. And who wants to chit-chat in the morning when you have McDonald's to eat anyway?
Get any size coffee or soft drink for just $1 or a $2 small McCafe. Download our app and get daily McCafe deals. Price participation may vary. McD app download and registration required.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Dano's Marine in Watertown is taking orders for the new 2022 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Get the details on the Ranger 621 CFS and Ranger Regatta 223 Pontoon Fish Series, powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop and see recent trade-ins of Mercury-powered Ranger boats. Dano's Marine, your elite Ranger Mercury dealer, West 212 Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com.
Window treatments are not a one-size-fits-all. Depending on the size of your windows, the style of your room, and the amount of sunlight and privacy you require, you'll find some work better than others. At Hometown Building Center, we are here to help you choose the right product to fit all of your needs. We also provide measuring and installation services. Come in and visit our showroom for ideas and inspiration. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
As we get set to start out the third quarter of play, Belle Fourche leads Watertown 26-24 in high school girls basketball. Brett Nathaniel along with you here this afternoon. My wife Bree Matthews running the camera tonight. GoWatertown.net/arrows. And again, we're on the backup equipment, so apologies. Video not quite what we like, but it's out there for you to watch. And Kurt running the studio back at KWAT. Don't forget, tomorrow here on KWAT, if you're listening back in Watertown, Westwood One's coverage of the NFL, the AFC, and the NFC championship games. Those can be heard tomorrow here on 950 KWAT. Busy week for the Arrows. Sioux Falls Lincoln Tuesday night, Sioux Falls Washington on Friday. Todd and I have the games on Tuesday, myself and Mitch Reed have the call on Friday. I got the boys' game at Washington. He's got the girls' game at home in Watertown next Friday. We have an area game next week, too. It's Florence Henry and I think it's Hamlin, if I remember correctly, on Thursday nights on New Country KS93. Of course, broadcast schedule, you check that out under the sports tab of GoWatertown.net for our full broadcast schedule. Belle Fourche with the basketball. Start out third quarter play. Left to right on your radio dial. So Watertown will be at the basket closest to us as we're in the corner of the middle school gym. So I don't have the best angle. But we're doing what we can here this afternoon to bring you Watertown Arrow basketball as Garza trying to feed that one into Cluton. Dish it down low to Garza again. Kicking out left side there to Crago. Top of the key three. Arking buried it for Stedley. That's her first three. Actually, they're going to say that was just inside. They'll give her a 2 for that one. Paulson left wing here for the Arrows, and we'll get a whistle. She's going to travel. It'll be Bronx basketball. Must be a class of 69 reunion here, as I see a lot of T-shirts, purple T-shirts for the Bronx, because their colors are purple and white. A lot of class of 1969 T-shirts in the crowd. Bronx basketball off the right wing is Crago up top now. Crago now to Steadley. Feed in the lane there to Williamson. Nothing there. Kick it out left side now to Steadley. Top of the key, Garza. Right of the wing now to Crago. Dish it off there to Cluton. 10-second shot clock. Right corner, Crago. Crago has to dish it now to Cluton right wing. 5 seconds. I don't think the Bronx realized the shot clock was down, but nonetheless, Crago's actually going to travel. It'll be Watertown basketball. 4-point lead for the Bronx. 6:56 to play in this third quarter on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. It will be Arrow basketball, and now the officials come and chats with one another. And now the one official will come chats with, passes Coach McClemens. It will be now Arrow basketball. So here we go. Here come the Arrows and Young. Dishing it to Rohde into the forecourts. Now off the left of the wing is Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer dribbles out to Rohde left wing. Splits her defenders. Lost the basketball. Loose on the floor. Jump ball is called. And the possession will go back to the purple and gold. Arrows will toss in underneath their own basket. Baseline left side. Jada will toss this one in. Young looking now to Ortmeyer left wing. Back to Jada left corner. Dish in the lane to Paulson. Paulson fighting for space. Shot on the way up. Bounces out. Rebound to the Bronx. Here comes Belle Fourche. That's Garza crossing timeline right side. Garza dishing now to Williamson. Little fadeaway jumper on the way up and good there by Crago is good. 30-24. Arrows have yet to score here in this quarter. 4-0 run here by the Bronx to start out this quarter. Down low to Ortmeyer through her fingers and out of bounds. It'll be Bronx basketball. Arrows struggling here in this third quarter. Bronx will toss in baseline in the backcourt. Arrows going to put on some pressure. Garza tossing it into the backcourt. Yeah, gave it off to Williamson. Now back to Garza, covered by Rohde. Garza tossing it to Crago on the forecourt. Works it up top. Now left of the wing is Steadley. Dish in the lane to Cluton, fighting for space. Back it up to Garza up top. Garza dribble drive the lane. Dish it back down low to Cluton. She's going to slip, and a whistle's going to be called. And that's going to be on the Arrows. First foul on the Arrows this second half. They're going to put that one on Jada. That's a big one. That's Young's third. She will have to come set, and here comes Thury. She'll check in the ball game. Bronx will toss in baseline left side. Garza will toss it now to, that was Cluton. Dish down low, taken away here by the Arrows. Here comes Rohde bringing it up the court. Maddie going coast to coast, and we'll get a whistle and an offensive foul going to be called on Rohde as she was trying to get past Garza, and she'll pay for it. And now, Rohde's got 3. So Rohde now got 3. And Jada got 3. Maddie's going to stay in the ball game. Bronx basketball. So the two biggest shooters here for Watertown in some foul trouble here in this third quarter. As Garza will run into Thury. No foul there called. Coach McClemens wanted it. I think everybody else wanted it too. An easy shot down low here for the Bronx is Cluton. She's got 8. 32-24 in favor of the Bronx. An 8-0 run here for the Bronx in this third quarter. Volkin with a 16-footer, no good. Down low, cleaning up the mess. There is Ortmeyer. Arrows didn't score here in this third quarter till the 5-minute mark. An 8-0 run by the Bronx to begin out this third quarter. Bronx within transition is Ward. And a timeout called by the Bronx. We'll take it to 34-26 Bronx. 4:50 to play, third quarter. Back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
You need a water softener, you could buy it from a big box store. Appropriate because once you load up, lug it home, and try to install it yourself, all you're left with is a big empty box. No setup, no maintenance, no salt. Don't make a big botch buying from a big box. Call in the water expert, the Culligan Man. He delivers, installs, and maintains the world's most efficient water softener, so you're left with nothing but the benefits of better water at every tap in your home. Just say,
"Hey, Culligan Man."
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan Man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee sliced bacon, $3.97. Cosmic Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve boneless beef chuck roast, $4.88 a pound. Campbell's soups, 10 for $10. And Frito-Lay party size snacks or salsa, 3 for $11.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
So we get back to live basketball. 34-26 Bronx, 4:30 to play, third quarter. That one stolen away by the Arrows. Rhodey, three on the way up, won't go down. Rebound here to the Bronx as that one's poked out by Thury. It'll be, no, they're going to say Ward lost that one. It's going to be Arrow basketball. Arrows, no, they're going to change their mind and give that one back to the Bronx. Initial call was to the Arrows, but they'll give it back to the Bronx, and now they'll inbounds in the backcourt. Garza tossing it into the backcourt. Tossing it to McCarty, now to Garza. Bounce pass to Steadley, right wing. Dish in the lane there to Cluton. Cluton's pass being chased down as it goes out of bounds, and it will be Bronx basketball. Arrows rose to the occasion in the second quarter, playing a physical style of basketball that the Bronx are doing, but here in this third quarter, they're struggling. Taking that one to the cup there was Ward, and she'll be fouled doing so. Shooting foul going to be called on the purple and gold, and that is going to put Matilda Ward at the line. Foul going to be called on Jade Lund. So Ward, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Eyes up her first on the way. That one bounces out. Back in the ball game is Crago. Back in the ball game here is Young for the Bronx. Ward will get another. Eyes it up. And the sophomore sends it away. And that one rims out. Rebound of the Arrows. Here comes Young bringing it up the court. Jada going to put it in the lane. Shot on the way up. It won't go down, but she's going to get the whistle. And Jada will go to the line for 2. Call foul on the Bronx. Blocking foul called on the Bronx. Their third. And the third on Cluton. At the line is Jada Young. 2 of 5 from the charity stripe in the first half. Jada gets 2 first. Perfect. Paulson back in the ball game. Rhodey will sit. Rhodey's got 3, and Young has 3 fouls here. So the 2 biggest shooters for Watertown in foul trouble in this third quarter. Jada gets another. Second on the way. That one bounces out. Rebound to the Bronx. Bronx pushing it up the court with Crago, four-court right side. Crago. She's going to try to take it to the cup herself. No, trying to feed down low. And a loose basketball. Then a shot on the way up there by Young goes out. And now we'll get whistles. And a jump ball going to be called. And it's going to be Bronx basketball. So Bronx will toss in baseline underneath their own basket. Right side. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Tossing that one in is McCarty. McCarty tossing it over to Young in the right corner. Now tossing it to Crago. Right corner 3 on the way up. Rimming out there by Steadley. Rebound to the Arrows. Arrows need to get some offense going here. Trailing 34-27, 3:26 to play as Jada with the 12-footer bounces out. Rebound to the Arrows. Now that is Lund with the 12-footer, won't go down. Rebound Arrows, a fresh 35. Paulson 3 draws the front iron. Rebound to Thury. Thury will get the foul trying to take that one to the cup. 4 offensive tries here for Watertown on this last possession. So Thury at the line, shooting 2. Foul going to be on Cluton, her 4th. So Thury, her first time at the line tonight. 2 big shots. First one bounces out. Thury will get another as Rhodey comes back in. Garza comes back in. Stedley comes back in. And Williamson all come back in. So Emery Thury, 5'6" freshman here for the Arrows. Eyes up her second, sends it away. That one rims out. Here come the Bronx off the board. Bringing it up the court is Garza, handing it off to Crago. She'll walk across the timeline left side, leading 34-27. 3 minutes to play third quarter on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. Garza trying to dribble drive in. Will feed down low. It'll turn around jumper short by Williamson. Rebound down low. Pulled away there by the Bronx. They will not get a fresh shot clock. Down low shot won't go through for Williamson in the paint, but she's going to be fouled amidst the trees down low. And that's a big one. That's going to be on Rhodey. That's Rhodey's fourth of the night. So Rhodey's going to have to come sit, and Vulcan's going to come into the ball game. So at the line for two is Williamson, her first time at the line tonight. First is on the way, no good. Rhodey sits, Lunda sits as Jada comes in. She's got 3 fouls, and Vulcan comes back in. Williamson's second is on the way. That bounces out. Rebound to the purple and gold. We're still stuck at 34-27. Feed Thury down low. Little bounce pass off the left wing now to Vulcan. Dish down low to Paulson. Paulson dribble drives, puts up the shot, bounces off the side of the iron, and board cleared here by Garza. And Garza trying to create space, bounces the ball on the baseline out of bounds. In front of us, it'll be Watertown basketball. Jada will toss in baseline right side. Looking, still looking. Finds Thury, right side three. Arkin got it! Emery Thury with the three, and a big three here for Watertown as they cut down the lead by Belle Fourche to 4 with 2:26 to play in this third quarter. Timeouts on the court. We'll take it as well. You're back to Belle Fourche in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
34-30 Bronx, 2:26 to play in this third quarter. It'll be Bronx basketball. They will inbounds, baseline in the backcourt. Arrows putting on some pressure. Into the backcourt now, Stedley. Stedley now to Crago. Through the double team to Garza. Garza trying to take it to the cup. Little bounce pass down low, and the easy alley-oop there for Young will put that one in. 6-point lead for the Bronx. 2:10 to play, third quarter. Arrows to Jada in the backcourt. Now that's Corey up top to Young. Corey up top. Now to Thury. Almost got it poked away. Left side to Jada. Jada cross-court pass to Corey. Angling in. Puts up a prayer of a shot. Won't go down. Rebound there to the Bronx. Bronx will dish in the lane. Fade away for Stedley isn't over the basket. Pulled away by the Arrows, and Jada brings it up the court. Oh, little bounce pass trying to feed down low there to Paulson. Paulson wasn't ready for it as everybody was going way too fast. That one goes out. It'll be Bronx basketball as Ortmeyer checks into the ball game. 36-30 Belle Fourche, 1:38 to play in this third quarter. Ward checks back into the ball game here for Belle. The Bronx will inbounds, baseline in the backcourt. Arrows put on some pressure. Ward in the backcourt. Now in transition to Young, and Young will feed in two. And just like that, it's 38-30 in favor of the Bronx. Arrows need to get some offense going. 33 is short as the ball is not thrown back in by Young. It'll be Arrow basketball. So the Bronx will toss in baseline in the backcourt. Pressure on here by the Arrows in the back. Bringing it up the court is Steadley in a double team. Throws it into the forecourts and a bad pass. That one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Arrow basketball as Ward was trying to hit Garza on the left corner, and Garza wasn't quite in position yet as the ball went sailing out of bounds. Arrows will toss in, trailing by 8. 1:09 to play, third quarter. Here come the purple and gold. Little bounce pass, through the fingers of Thury, who wasn't ready for it. It'll be Bronx basketball. Those are some of the miscues here by the Arrows in the last couple of minutes that have really kept them out of this ball game. Garza still looking on the inbounds pass, dangerously close to a 5-second count, then through the fingers of Steadley and out of bounds. It'll be Arrow basketball. They got to take advantage of these miscues. No, they're going to say it was Bronx basketball. So tossing it in front of us will be Garza. Garza tossing it in the backcourt to Ward. Ward in a double team in the backcourt, now to Garza. Garza, right corner to Crago. Pops off the 16-footer, good. 10-point lead now for Belle Fourche. 43 seconds to play, third quarter, as the lid has been slammed shut on the Arrows down low. Jada's shot was blocked and pulled away here by the Bronx. The length of the Bronx and the physicality of the Bronx have just frustrated the Arrows in this third quarter. Garza down low. She'll feed to Ward, and Ward will be fouled. Shooting foul going to be called on the Arrows. They're going to put that one on Grace, her second. And the 15th foul on the Arrows. At the line is Ward, and Ward will get 2. First is on the way. That one rims out. She has yet to make a shot at the line in this first half. By the way, Grace has 1, not 2. So Mateo Ward gets another, trying to extend the lead to 11. Eyes it up, sends it away, and does. 41-30, Bronx. As in transition is Lund, and that one will go off a foot and out of bounds, off a Bronx foot and out. It'll be Arrow basketball. Arrows will toss in baseline right side, 15 seconds to play, third quarter, trailing by 11. Young will toss that one to Paulson, 12-footer off glass, bouncing off the iron, and cleaned up here by the Bronx. Garza in the backcourt, bringing it up the court. Garza trying to feed down low, and a will to Young, but her shot was short. Rebound to the Arrows and Ortmeyer, and didn't get the shot off before the buzzer, and that's the way we'll end the third quarter of play. The Arrows in a hole. They need to dig themselves out of it as they trail Belle Fourche 41-30. Fourth quarter on the way in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
Human Service Agency in Watertown is here to help you with professional, individual, and family therapy, including in-home therapy for the entire family, psychiatric medication evaluations, home visits, group services, chemical abuse treatment, and addiction evaluations with intensive outpatient treatment and aftercare. Human Service Agency has 24/7, 365 crisis support. Call 886-0123, 886-0123. Also, you may utilize telemedicine, and all insurance is accepted.
Try something new or stick to your favorite with Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts. Hot or cold, caffeinated or not, Gather has something for you. We're proud to serve coffee and espresso made from beans roasted right down the street. And our delicious baked goods are made fresh in-house daily. Grab a friend, come inside, order and enjoy. For curbside, order online or call 605-878-0177. Follow our Facebook and Instagram for drink specials, bake case choices, pop-up shops, and events. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast in downtown Watertown.
Start at 4 from Belle Fourche Middle School. Watertown trails the Bronx 41-30. Arrow basketball down by 11. Belle Fourche outscored Watertown 15-6 in that third quarter. Arrows need some points, need them quickly, need some O. Rhodey up top of the key, left wing to Young. Young trying to work the perimeter, now gives it up to Paulson. Left wing to Volkin. Up top of the key, Grace. Ortmeyer, 3, bouncing out the front of the iron. Rebound here to the Bronx. Up the court will go Crago. Pressure on, and through the fingers of Steadley. She'll toss that one back in, taken away by the Arrows as Jada going to get the offensive foul. Trying to take that one to the cup, and that's a big one. That's Jada's 4th. So now Maddie Rohde and Jada Young each have 4. Watertown's 2 biggest scorers in some trouble here tonight. Bronx basketball. Both of them will stay in. Rohde and Young will both stay in. Here come the Bronx. That's Steadley, forecourt right side. Now to Young, trying to angle in right side. Get it ripped out of her hands there by Jada. Here comes Young bringing it up the court. She'll cross timeline at the circle. Jada going to triple drive the lane, put up the alley-oop. It's short and into the hands of the Bronx. Bronx up the courts here with Crago. Now to Garza, left wing 3, arcing swish. That might be a dagger. 14-point lead for the Bronx. 6:49 to play in this ball game. Arrows need some points, and they need them now. Rohde from the right wing. Working the perimeter, coming up top. Bounce pass to Ortmeyer. Left wing, Young, 3. That's off kilter. Picked up here by the Bronx off the rebound. In transition, little 2 on the way. Alley-oop up, bouncing out. Second effort will go, though, for Ward. 16-point lead here for the Bronx, and a timeout called by Coach McClemens. We'll take it too. 46-30 Bronx, 6:18 to play in the ball game. Back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hey guys, it's Megan at Lakestop 20. We are a full-line convenience store serving breakfast with fresh eggs and lunch daily. Our breakfast burritos and sandwiches are served from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Check out our tater tot casserole served every Tuesday. We carry Traeger wood pellets, Dakota Butcher jerky, and pizza. We also have Dempsey's root beer and cream soda. We have premium unleaded E85, E20, and E30 at our new video pumps. Lakestop 20, remember to buy local.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows!
46-30 Bronx. Arrows have yet to score in this 4th quarter. 6:18 to play in the ball game on the Sharp Automotive scoreboard. It will be Arrow basketball. Volkin now to Paulson, left corner. Back to Volkin, up top to Ortmeyer. Right wing to Rohde. Dish in the lane, Volkin poked out of bounds. It'll be Arrow basketball. Arrows will toss in baseline right side. Young will toss this one in. Keep in mind, Rohde and Young both have 4 fouls in this game. Jada still looking. Little bounce pass down low. Not a good pass. Loose basketball. And Ortmeyer will pick it up behind the timeline. Maddie behind the timeline now. Rohde crossing it at the circle. Arrows run the O. Now to Jada from the right of the circle. Jada from the left side. Now back to Ortmeyer. Triple tray on the way. Draw on the front of the iron. Rebound here to the Bronx. Crago tossing it to Steadley. Steadley dish in the lane to Williamson. She'll put up the shot, bounces out, and cleaned up there by Ortmeyer and the Arrows. Bounce pass to Young. Young on the fast break. Her alley-oop falls in. Arrows needed that. 46-32 Bronx. 5:25 to play in the ball game. Bronx into the forecourt, now left wing to Steadley. At the line is Williamson. Back it up top of the key, now left wing to Steadley. Feeding down low, little turnaround jumper bouncing out for Ward. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be Arrow basketball. Corian and Thury come into the ball game. Volkin and Ortmeyer will have a seat for Watertown. Garza will check in here for Belle Fourche. 5:07 left, 46-32 in favor of the Bronx. Here come the Arrows. That's Young into the forecourt from between the circles. Now to Paulson from the right wing. Paulson now to Young left wing. Young now to Paulson. Rhodey up top. Left wing to Thury. Thury up top to Paulson. Paulson now to Jada. Jada in the lane. Kicks it out to Corey. Little 2 on the way up and good there for Grace. Her first points of the night. 46-34 in favor of the Bronx. Bronx bringing it up the court here with Steadley. Steadley Ward, now Steadley. Right corner is Crago. Top of the key, Ward lets it fly. It's shorts into the hands of the Arrows. Here comes Young bringing it up the court. Hands it off to Paulson. Stop. Pop. Can't get the 3 to drop. Crash the boards, and Belle Fourche will pull this one away. Here in the backcourt is Williamson. Covered there by Thury. Williamson crossing timeline left side. Throws it to Crago. Now the Bronx will run the O. Crago from between the rings. Garza back to Crago. Left wing to Steadley. Cross-court pass right side. Long 2 is good there by McCarty. Arrows trying to go in transition and overthrows Polson. It'll be Bronx basketball as checking back in for Belle Fourche will be Cluton. She's got 4 fouls. 3:41 to play, 48-34 Bronx. Garza will toss in baseline in the backcourt. Arrows putting on some pressure. Steadley in the backcourt, now to Garza. Garza covered by Thury, and will get a timeout called by Belle Fourche. We'll take it to 48-34 Bronx, 3:31 left to play. Back to Belle Fourche in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hi, this is Doris from Compesca Lodge and Store, Lake Compesca's mini mall for 60 years. We are a family of arrows, and good luck, arrows, in your game. We are one of the first convenience stores in Watertown, providing fishing, hunting, and boating supplies, groceries, and beverages. It's first to Compesca Lodge and then to the lake.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams.
Family Dental Center
and Watertown Family Eye Care. 2 great teams, 1 location. 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
48-34 Bronx. 3:31 to play in this ball game. Join us Tuesday nights across the Arrows Radio Network. It's a home-away game for the Arrows as the Arrow girls will travel to Sioux Falls, Lincoln. That'll be 7 o'clock with Todd on New Country KS93. I'll have the boys at 7 o'clock against Lincoln Tuesday nights on 950 KWAT. Boys will have the video stream. Go watertown.net/arrows. It is Bronx basketball out of the timeout. Poked away there by Young. Here comes Young with the one-on-one. She'll get the ball poked out of her hands. It'll be Arrow basketball. As that one goes out of bounds, Young will toss this one in. Baseline to the right of the baskets. Jada looking. Toss it in the lane to Paulson. Poked away. Loose basketball. Chased down and chased out of bounds. Last touch there by the Bronx as we had a fight for that basketball. It'll be Arrow B-ball as Corey comes in for the Arrows and McCarty comes in for the Bronx. Jada will toss in right in front of Falconer on the bench here. That's Thury from the left wing. She'll dribble drive in. Kick it out now to Paulson. Paulson long 2, got it! What a big 2 there by Kendall, who has been silent tonight. 12-point lead for the Bronx with 3:05 left to play. Here come the Bronx into the forecourt now. That's McCarty. McCarty from between the circles. Left of the wing is Garza. Garza in the lane to Cluton. Spin move in the lane, bounces out. Rebound to Paulson and the Arrows. Here comes Young bringing it up the court. Now to Thury in transition. Thury can't get the basket, but she's going to get the foul. So Emery at the line for 2. She's 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Foul going to be on the Bronx. That'll be the 5th, though, on Cluton, as Cluton will foul out with 2 44 left in the ball game, and checking in for her will be Ward. Also checking in for Watertown will be Lund. So Emery Thury at the line for 2. These are 2 big shots trying to cut the Bronx lead to 10. Makes her first, good. 5'6" freshman here for Watertown. Another big shot here for Thury. Eyes it up, sends it away. That one bounces out as it'll be over the line there for Watertown. It'll be Bronx basketball, so wouldn't have counted anyway. So an 11-point lead for the Bronx with 2:43 to play. Arrows trying to play aggressive up-tempo here as Garza's into the forecourt. Now to McCarty. McCarty's dish in the lane was taken away by the Arrows but slipped out of bounds there by Thury. It still maintains possession for the Bronx. So Thury chased it, went out of bounds, but the ball remained inbounds. Bronx basketball as a travel is going to be called on Williamson, and the Arrows, they need to take advantage of those mental mistakes here by the Bronx. Arrow basketball. Here come the Arrows in Young. Young into the forecourt from the left of the wing. Works it now up top. Now to Rohde. Rohde through the screen up top of the key. Stop. Pop. Can't get the 3 to drop. Rebound on the floor being fought for. Jump ball is going to be called. And possession will go to Belle Fourche. 2:03 to play. 48-37 in favor of Belle Fourche. Garza will toss that one into the forecourt. Caught the Arrows looking, and the alley-oop will fall in there by Ward. She's going to lead the Bronx off the bench tonight. 48-37. Arrows into the forecourt as we'll get a whistle away from the basketball. As Coach McClemens wants to talk to his troops, we'll take a timeout too. 1:50 left to play, 48-37 Bronx. You're back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown has everything that you need to make your Valentine's Day more special this year. Flowers, cards, chocolates, plants, and much, much more. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown delivers too. Place your order today while you're thinking about it, and you don't forget. The Blossom Shop. Give them a call at 605-753-4444. That's 605-753-4444. Or stop in to 115 East Kemp Avenue, downtown Watertown. Happy Valentine's Day from the Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown.
Take a break from the winter blahs and enjoy a treat from your Watertown Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. On the grill, order the chicken strip basket for $6.69. When you need the chill, order the Blizzard of the Month, Oreo Mocha Fudge. Or better yet, pick up a box of Dilly Bars or Buster Bars. Download that app to order ahead for faster curbside service. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
As we get back to live action, a steal, and the Bronx will drop it in for 2 and now lead 52-37 with 90 seconds left to play. Arrow basketball with Young up top of the key, now to Rohde. Rohde, now to Thury. Triple tray on the way, bouncing off the back of the iron. Crash the boards, fight for the basketball. Arrows pull it away. Jada wide open, look at the 3, draws the heel. Rebound being fought for, and we'll get whistles. That's going to be on. They're going to call that on the Bronx. That'll be their 4th of the night. And the 4th on McCarty. Arrow basketball inbounds baseline right side. Jada throws it to Thury. Thury 3 is short and pulled away here by the Bronx. Here come the Bronx and Williamson crossing timeline left side, leading 52-37, but the Arrows are not going down without a fight. As that one, the ball goes out of bounds. It was Steadley trying to bring that one up and just kind of mishandled it. So it'll be Arrow basketball. Lund from the forecourt right side. Lund now to Rohde up top. Left of the wing, Paulson. 3 bounces out. That one's going to go out of bounds as Jada tried to take that one, tried to throw that one back in. Bronx basketball, 52-37. Belle Fourche with the lead, 42 seconds to play, as now we will get subs into the ball game for the Arrows. Corian Johnson in, Munger in, as Rhodey, Paulson, and Young will have a seat, as this one will go in the books in favor of the Bronx. With 30 seconds left to play, Bronx with motion basketball, trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. Steadley up top of the key, 15-second shot clock, 21 game. Little dish down low, shot off the glass, and a travel going to be called there on Williamson. It will be Arrow basketball. Shot clock off for the final 17 seconds to play. Here come the Arrows in 30. 30 crossing timeline right side, now to Lund. Lund, dish it now to Corey, lets it fly, draws the back of the iron, gets her own rebound, tries a second effort, that one won't go. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Bronx. 3.3 seconds left to play. 52-37 in favor of the Bronx. Arrows will toss in the inbounds pass. Thury tosses it in. Little two on the way up. Good there in the books for Neely Johnson, and that'll do it. Belle Fourche, 52. Watertown, 39. The Bronx get the victory here this afternoon. The American Bank and Trust postgame show fires up in 4 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
Hey, honey, when are you going to be home tonight?
Ugh, I don't know. We had someone call in sick again today. It's so stressful working all these days and all these hours.
Healthy employees mean a healthy bottom line. With Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, you can give your employees quality health insurance on a budget you can afford. Call Carla Christensen or Bridget Rammel with Pregame Insurance in Watertown at 886-9043 to find health insurance plans that are right for your business and your employees. Pregame Insurance is a local authorized independent agent for Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield of South Dakota.
Ring in the new year at Sharp Automotive with a new 2022 Chevrolet. Lease an all-new 2022 Chevrolet Blazer all-wheel drive, $499 per month. Or the award-winning 22 Chevrolet Silverado Crew Cab, $499 per month. $3,000 plus first payment due at signing. See dealer for details. And ask about the 0% financing for 48 months. Stop in today or build your own deal 100% online at sharpgm.com. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Active Heating would like to wish the Arrows good luck this season. Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
Let's say somebody calls and says he's from the IRS. He says you owe taxes and you need to pay right away by getting a gift card at the store. Should you do it? No. It's a scam. Government agencies will never make you pay with a gift card. If you've paid with a gift card, contact the company that issued the gift card right away. And contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection, 800-300-1986.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
News, weather, sports, and ag. KWAT.
This is the American Bank & Trust postgame show as Watertown falls to Belle Fourche in high school girls basketball tonight, 52-39. Let's take a look at our postgame statistics. We'll first start out like this for Belle Fourche. They will be led off the bench by Mattea Ward with 16 points, went 4 of 8 from the charity stripe. For Belle Fourche, 4, 5, 6, 7 players will score for Belle Fourche. Everybody else off of Ward was in single figures. For the starters, Cluton with 8, Crago with 6, Garza with 5, Steadley with 5, Williamson with 4. Off the bench for the Bronx, like I mentioned, Mattea Ward with 16, Sloan Young with 4, Lily McCartney with 4. Bronx, 4 of 10 from the charity stripe. Watertown will be led here for the starters by Jada Young with her 12 points, 3 of 7 from the line. Maddie Rohde with 8 points, Grace Ortmeyer with 4, Kendall Paulson with 2. Off the bench, Emery Thury will add 8 points, Neely Johnson with 2, Grace Corey with 2, and Avery Munger with 1. Arrows 9 of 17 from the charity stripe. It was a back-and-forth first quarter. Bronx led 16-10 after 1, but Watertown played up-tempo, more physical in that second quarter, and outscored the Bronx 14-10. Bronx led by 2 at the half, but the Arrows did not come out of the third quarter and play that type of basketball again, and were outscored by Belle Fourche, who went on an early 8-0 run, 15-6 in that third quarter, and it was just downhill from there as the final 52-39 Belle Fourche will get the victory here this evening. Belle Fourche will improve to 9-5 on the year, and next up for them will be a game coming up on Tuesday nights at home versus Red Cloud. The Arrows will fall to 8-5, and next up for them will be a game on Tuesday nights at Sioux Falls, Lincoln. So the Arrows fall to Belle Fourche this afternoon, 52-39. We'll award our McDonald's player of the ball game, and we'll talk with the coach, Pat McClemens, in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
Take a break from the winter blahs and enjoy a treat from your Watertown Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. On the grill, order the chicken strip basket for $6.69. When you need to chill, order the blizzard of the month, Oreo Mocha Fudge. Or better yet, pick up a box of Billy Bars or Buster Bars. Download that app to order ahead for faster curbside service. Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
The South Dakota Showdown Series returns in early February, live on Midco Sports. The home teams ruled round 1. Will the trend continue, or will the visitors manage to complete their respective season sweeps? Tune in February 5th for coverage of the women's game at 1:45 p.m. Central. Then stay tuned for men's action with coverage starting at 6:45. State and the U, live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
The American Bank & Trust postgame show continues on as Watertown falls to Belle Fourche this afternoon, 52-39. Time now for the Sherbinsky Auto Repair postgame comments. Coach Pat McClemens joins us, and Coach, really the length of Belle Fourche and their physicality really gave the girls trouble tonight.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, there wasn't a lot we could accomplish. We kind of had a good run there in the second quarter where we kind of got back into it, and but their length was just a problem all night. Every pass that you thought you could make, they're getting a tip on or getting a steal, and then up front, I mean, they're physical, and they rebound it well, and I thought our kids battled hard, but we've got to make outside shots, and we didn't. And that's probably more of a credit to them than a knock against us. And, good experience, I think, for our kids, figuring out how to get on the road and play. And, we'll come back and get ready for Lincoln on Tuesday.
One of the things I did see, of course, J.D. Young and Matty Rode got into some foul trouble, but we saw the emergence of some players off the bench. I thought Emery Thury had a good game here this afternoon.
I think Emery and Grace are coming, and we've got 10 kids or 11 kids, whatever we have. It's just hard to get them all playing time, especially when you can't. If we're going to try to get up and guard people and do that, but we're just giving up too many easy things in the paint, and that, like I said, that's more of a credit again to Belle Fourche than it is to a knock against our kids.
Sioux Falls Lincoln Tuesday nights. Anything you could tell me about them?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think they're playing good basketball. I see they got beat the other night by Mitchell, but we're into the end of the season where you're playing everybody that is close to you seeding wise. So wins and losses magnify in a hurry, and obviously this loss adjusts things quite heavily for us. So we got to find a way to put the ball in the basket at times and see if we can't find a way to get some easy baskets, which would really be nice for us.
Coach of the Watertown Arrows, Pat McClemens, we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you.
As that was the Sherbinski Auto Repair post-game comments. This is the American Bank and Trust post-game show as Watertown falls to Belle Fourche 52-39. Time now to award our McDonald's Player of the Ball game, and we are going to give it to the aforementioned Emery Thury, the freshman with 8 points off the bench. So Emery Thury will get a free small combo meal from the Watertown McDonald's. Coming up next week, couple of home-away games for the Arrows on Tuesday nights. The girls will travel to Sioux Falls Lincoln. Todd Anderson will have that on New Country KS93. I'll have the boys here on KWAT. Boys will have the video stream at gowatertown.net/arrows. And then next Friday nights, it'll be another home-away game as the boys will travel to Sioux Falls, Washington. I'll have that on KWAT. Mitch Reed will have the girls game on New Country KS93. So a couple of Sioux Falls opponents next weekend. Producer engineer back at the studios was Kurt, doing an impeccable job per usual. Want to thank all the sponsors as well, because without them, we could not bring you coverage of Watertown Arrow basketball this season. Support local businesses that support the Watertown Arrows. Videographer tonight as well, doing an impeccable job. My wife Bree Matthews on the camera tonight, and I'm Brett Nathaniel, leaving you with our final score as Belle Fourche defeats Watertown in high school girls basketball 52-39. This has been a presentation of Watertown Radio Sports. We'll catch you back here next week for more Watertown Arrow basketball across the Arrows Radio Network.
You've been listening to coverage of the Watertown Arrows across the Arrows Radio Network. Coverage of the Arrows was brought to you by